Hi everyone, my name is Miss Sara from the Wixom Public Library, and welcome to our craft tutorial video for our Valentine's Day crafts. So we are going to go over what we're going to make. We're going to go over the supplies you should have received from the library, and then we'll get into the instructions. So we are going to be making a ladybug Valentine mailbox. Yours may be a different color than mine, and that's okay, they're all cute. And then we're going to make a Valentine's Day lion with tissue paper, and we're going to make a Valentine donut with whatever message you would like on the back. Okay, so the supplies you should have received in your bag from the library are your Valentine mailbox kit with the foam inside of it. You should have received a pre-cut donut icing and donut, along with a white circle on a piece of paper. You should have 2 googly eyes and a handful of foam heart stickers. You should have 3 pink hearts on paper and 2 brown, they're gonna be ears, but yeah, ear shapes. You should have a white heart doily and some paper to be the lion's fur, along with your paper plate. So what you are not going to have is glue and scissors. We did not provide those. And you're also not going to have any markers or extra decorations you would like for your donut. So I've got just a marker here, but if you want any other kind of markers to color on your donut, or if you've got like sequins or glitter or whatever you want to use at home, that was not provided, but you can use whatever you want to make your Valentine, okay? So if you have any questions or you're missing any supplies, please feel free to let us know, email us, and also if you would like, show us your finished crafts at the end. We love to see them. Okay, let's get into our instructions. Okay, let's get started with our ladybug mailbox. And again, yours might be a different color, and that's okay. They're gonna have the same face and setup. So what I would do to start is pull out your ladybug's face. And she should have a nose as well. We're going to put that together first. So we're going to just peel. They're all stickers, so you won't need glue until the end. So we're just going to put that on there. Put on her nose. Okay, now what I would do, just to make sure you have enough room on the front, is do 2 feet real quick on the front of the mailbox. This is just to make sure you have room for the face and the feet after. Okay, so we've got our feet on there. Now we're gonna peel off the back of her head. We're just gonna put that on there above the feet. So we just need to leave enough room for our handle at the end. Okay, so now we're going to do the antenna. Just put those on there, wherever you'd like them to be. Does not have to be exactly like mine. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the rest of her feet real quick. Remember, she is an insect, so she has 6 little feet. So I'm just doing 2 on each side and the front. Okay, now I'm not going to put on the rest of the polka dots and the hearts because I think you should put them wherever you would like them. But I am going to show you the handle. So this does not have a sticky part, so you're going to need glue. So what I would do if you're going to use regular liquid glue is I'd put on all the rest of your stickers first, and then put your mailbox like this so that it'll dry upright, and then put just a good amount of glue, because remember, it'll dry clear, on the handle, and put it on the front where you would like it, and then just leave it to dry, because the liquid glue, because it's so heavy, if you try to put it upright, it'll fall off. If your grown-up has hot glue, you are welcome to use that, but otherwise just set this aside to let it dry like that. And then eventually you'll have a handle for your mailbox. It just needs to dry. Okay, let's move on to our Valentine lion. So we are going to have our doily and our paper plate just kind of set aside. So we need our fur, our hearts, and our ears. So we are going to cut all of these out. And the paper, you can kind of do whatever shapes or cutouts you would like. We're just gonna make fur to put all over our paper plate. So I'm probably just gonna cut mine into, I'm just gonna cut some strips and cut them into squares, just so I have squares I can put all over, but you can do whatever shapes or cuts you want. Okay, so we're just gonna cut these and get started with our gluing. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff cut out. So now, your first part is you're just gonna be using a lot of glue and a lot of fur, and we're just gonna make our lion. So if you have got liquid glue, I would use liquid glue for this part instead of a glue stick, just because it'll be easier to stick all the tissue paper on it. So I'm just going all over because we are covering his whole head. Plus, it's kind of fun to use the glue like this. And it's one of the few times you can do it. Okay? So we are just going to start laying on our fur however we want it. So your fur, again, can be whatever shapes you want. It can be bigger squares, it can be little squares, whatever you want your lion to look like for Valentine's Day. And you can add more glue. This is like this is the first layer. You can add, you have a good amount of tissue paper if you want to make it have a lot of fur, or you can do a little bit of fur. It is up to you and what you want your lion to look like. So I cut out a lot of fur because I think my lion would like to be warm for winter. So it's just putting a lot of fur on our lion. You can cover the whole plate up because the plate is his entire head. And I'm just going to put some glue on the spots I missed. So once we move on to the next step, you can let your lion dry, but you don't have to because we are going to be using more glue, and it won't hurt anything if you want to move right on to the next step. So you don't have to let anything dry right now. Okay, so that's about how as furry as I want my lion. Again, you can do whatever you would like. Okay. So we've got our doily, we've got our hearts, and we've got our ears. So you can continue to use liquid glue, or you can also use glue sticks in this part. So for our ears, I would prep your ears first. So we're just gonna take one of our hearts and put it up on our ear. Then we're gonna do our other ear. This just makes it easier, I think, to put it on the lion after. So we're just gonna put that there. Okay, so now we've got our ears ready. So these are gonna kind of go at the top. And then we can get our doily ready. So this, the third heart, is the lion's nose. So you can kind of just put that on there. And you can make whatever kind of face you would like with markers. So I'm just gonna draw some eyes so that my lion can see. I'm going to draw some whiskers because I like when kitties have whiskers. And a lion is just a big kitty. And then I'm just going to kind of draw something coming off his nose. So you can draw whatever kind of face you'd like. You can draw really big eyes. You can draw whatever you would like on your face. Okay, so we've got our face. We've got our ears. We are almost done. Okay, so with your doily, I'm just going to put glue on the spaces that don't have holes, because if you put it on the holes, it's just going to get your fingers all sticky. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the edge and in the middle, and this will be plenty of glue because this is a very light piece of paper. Okay. And we're just going to put our lion's face down. And then we're going to do our ears. You can put them wherever you would like on the lion's head, on his face. So I'm just going to kind of, now that since it's not dry yet, I'm just going to tuck it right there. And I'm going to do this one. Just going to tuck it under there before it dries. Okay, so that one's not dry, so I'm not going to hold it up, but we've got our sample. So you'll just have a Valentine lion that has hearts for ears and a nose. So however furry you want him to be, he is going to look amazing. Okay, so our last craft is going to be our Valentine donut. So this is not a donut to eat, but it is going to be very cute at the end. So your white circle is going to be for the back of your donut. So you can draw a picture on it. You can write a message. You can have your grown-up help you. You can write your name on it just to give it to someone that you care about. Whatever you want, you're just going to cut it out. So we've got all of our pieces. And again, you can decorate your donut more than I am going to decorate my donut. It is however you want it to look. Okay, so I'm just going to put, I think I'm going to write just a simple Happy Valentine's Day on mine with some hugs and kisses. You can write whatever you want, but I haven't decided who I'm giving this to yet. So I'm just going to do that. We're just going to put some glue on, just a light amount because it's paper. And we're going to put that on our back. Just lay it nice and flat. Okay, on the front of our donut, this is where we're going to make it look tasty and cute. So we can glue on our pre-cut frosting. The foam may need more glue, just because it is heavier than the paper and it just needs to stick on. Okay, so we've got our frosting and we're just going to put that on. However you want to lay it on, it'll look great. And then we're going to put our eyes on. So you were given 2 googly eyes. Yep, starting to run out of glue. Okay, so I'm going to put my eyes here. But you can pick wherever you want to put them. They are your eyes. Okay, and then after this, unless you're using extra decorations, we are done with our glue. Okay, so we've got our eyes, and then I'm going to draw, because it's Valentine's Day and it's happy, I'm just going to draw a little smiley face. So this is the donut. So then you can decorate however you want. To make it clear it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to stick one of our bigger hearts in the middle, just to give him a little heart for Valentine's Day. And then I'm just going to start, for mine, I'm just going to put some hearts on him in some places. And again, these are stickers, so you can put them wherever you want, and you won't need more glue. So I'm just going to put some. And again, you can use your markers, you can use glitter, you can use sequins, you can use all the stickers. You can cover your whole donut, make it look really festive for Valentine's Day, but I'm going to leave mine like this so you can use your imagination to make your donut. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have fun with your crafts, and let us know what you thought and what your crafts look like. Bye!